What's up? Welcome back. Since the last video I made, gotten a good bit of progress done. We've got, as you can see, all the former drains in. We've got it backfilled with rock. We've got the bottom leveled with rock. So really all I got left to do is down on that end, we'll have to close that back up after we pour all of this back here so the concrete truck can get in here. And then once it gets out, we'll dig that one out, connect the two sections there, get it all leveled and everything and backfilled with gravel, and then pour it. We'll just have to do that pretty quick while we're between concrete trucks probably. So the idea is leave that end open so a concrete truck can back in here, get all of this stuff here that he can't get to from outside the hole, and then once that truck's gone and we're waiting on another truck, we'll dig that out, get it ready, and then when the next truck shows up, it'll be ready and we can finish it out from outside the basement. So I haven't put my rebar in yet. I plan on trying to do about half of it. We're supposed to get some more snow the next 2-3 days, so probably gonna fill everything back up with snow again. So I'll have to get the rebar in once that melts off, but I didn't want to put any rebar back here because if you can see all that piled up outside the footer there, that shell, that's falling off of the wall right there. So when this stuff freezes and thaws, it just fills the footers up with shell, and I have to go back and dig it out. So I figure it's easier to dig that out without any rebar in the way. So I'm not going to put the rebar in until we're ready to pour the footers. I'm going to try to get it done like the day before, so there's not a huge chance of a bunch of shell falling in. And probably what I'll do is get me some plywood or something and lay up there to any shell that falls off won't go in the footer itself. So while I'm waiting for the concrete to get poured. So my biggest thing with this Foreman drain is it works out pretty good. I mean, it's done all right. I can't really complain a whole lot, but it's kind of flimsy, and with my situation with the shell falling in on it and pushing it around, it kind of, until you get the gravel backfilled against it and your cross braces on to hold it in place, it kind of wants to shove it around a lot. So we gotta kind of deal with that. So it's kind of flimsy, but it does good once you get it secured in place. So here's my bulkheads I put in for the garage footers. It's got a step down, so you step down in 8-inch increments because the block is 8 inch tall. So that helps the block man out. You don't have to cut a bunch of block. So I've stepped it down in 8-inch increments. I put my grade stakes in, and those right there are down 8 inches from the top of this board. So this footer should be down 8 inches from that one. So I set all that with the laser, and you can see dirt's falling in that hole, so I'm gonna have to go through and dig all it back out. But it's part of working on the stuff in the winter time. So here's the footer along the front. So this one I can go ahead and put rebar in. It's not going to be that big of a deal because it's not got a lot of stuff falling in on it. Back there is where it's falling in a lot, so I'll have to just leave it until the latest that I can before we start pouring concrete, so it doesn't cause me any issues. Right here I had to build up about probably 20 inches because we had to dig down. We were so close to grade right here. We had to dig down to get down to some good dirt, a good solid footing for the house to sit on. So where we dug down, I had to do it in like 3-inch lifts with gravel and compact it, so it'd have a good solid base to pour footer on. So we had a lot of rock go in there, so we filled it in and compacted it, and then we started backfilling here again against the footer. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. It's just we're fighting the weather. I mean, we're tomorrow's the last day of January, so we're fighting winter weather. So I've got those pieces laid up there. They're going to connect right through here once we dig this footer out, and we should be ready to pour concrete. We're getting closer. Once we get the concrete poured and we start seeing some block go up, I'll be getting pretty excited, because that's the part that you actually start seeing walls on your house. It starts getting exciting. So, and until then, just keep checking back. I'm sorry I haven't put more videos up. It's just I need to get a decent camera stand or something to set up so I can video the work actually being done instead of the after of the work being done. So I may invest in some stuff like that, but right now I just film it with my phone and my drone and see what happens. So till then, keep checking back.